Many people say the 80s or the 2000s was the golden age of R&B, but to me, it has always been the 90s. In the 90s, we saw the debut of some iconic artists like Monica Mary J. Blige, and we also saw many older artists release their greatest hits during this time. So, in this video, we'll explore the golden age of R&B, the 90s. The 90s were a magical era for R&B, a time when the genre wasn't just popular, it was the sound of the culture. Turn on the radio, watch MTV or BET, or walk into any club, and you'd hear smooth harmonies, soulful ballads, and innovative beats that felt like they could only have been created in that decade. What made the decade so great, at least to me, was the way it gave us both fresh faces and legendary veterans at the same time. I still remember when Aaliyah debuted in '94. She had this effortless cool about her. At Your Best and Back and Forth were the kind of songs that made you stop and listen. That same year, Usher came on the scene, and even though he was young, you could already tell he was destined to be a superstar. Brandy dropped her self-titled debut that year too, and honestly, it might be one of the best debuts in R&B history. I Wanna Be Down, Baby, those songs still hit today. And then Monica came a year later, just 15 years old, and she gave us Don't Take It Personal and Before You Walk Out of My Life. I remember thinking, how can someone that young sing with that much maturity? Ginuwine came through in '96 with Pony, and nobody had ever heard anything like that before. And by the end of the decade, Destiny's Child had arrived. Their debut was solid, but The Writings on the Wall in 1999, that album changed the game. But it wasn't just about the newcomers. The legends were still running the show. Whitney Houston dropped My Love Is Your Love. Mariah Carey gave us Honey, and both of them were in their absolute prime. Groups were dominating too. Boyz II Men had us all singing on Bended Knee. TLC was everywhere with their bold style and messages. Jodeci came with the edge and emotion that made them unforgettable. And SWV, their debut literally changed what R&B groups could do. These artists weren't just putting out hits, they were setting the standard. And then you had the producers, the masterminds shaping the sound of the whole decade. Babyface and Daryl Simmons were behind so many classics. Teddy Riley was inventing New Jack Swing, and Rodney Darkchild Jerkins was starting to craft a sound that would carry into the 2000s. Timbaland and Missy Elliott were just different. The beats they made didn't sound like anything else at the time. Jermaine Dupri gave R&B its own new bounce. Every producer was experimenting, pushing the genre forward, and that's why 90s R&B felt so alive. It could be emotional 1 minute and then have you dancing the next. But here's the part that really makes me call the 90s the golden age. It wasn't just the music. It was the way R&B shaped the culture. The fashion, the movies, the TV shows, everything was touched by it. Music videos weren't just videos. They were cultural moments. A premiere of a new video felt like an event you couldn't miss. And the live performances, whether it was an award show or a late-night TV spot, R&B artists always found a way to leave people talking. That's why, to me, the 90s will always be special.